Hey Nash, what should we make?
Let's use some of that birria we made and make some birria crescent rolls.
All right, let's make birria crescent rolls. Welcome back to Chaos Kitchen, where we have leftovers and we love to make fusion recipes. So today we're gonna take some more of our birria we made a few videos ago. We're gonna turn that into birria crescent rolls. It should be delicious. It should make an awesome appetizer. So without further ado, let's go. So for this recipe, we're gonna be using these guys. These are the big ones, but the regular ones will be fine. They're just a little smaller. Size doesn't matter.
That's what she said.
So just as for any Pillsbury tube of dough, peel that, whack it, and there we go. Find a little seam here. We unroll this guy into the rectangles that are also triangles. Da, 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 da. The last one's always a little sad. It's okay, we'll fix it. We take these triangle guys, and then they're kind of like right angle triangles. We want to make them more into like the isosceles. Is that the one where the point's kind of in the middle? I don't know. I don't remember geometry. Then we take some of our birria consommé, and we just give this guy just a light brush. We don't want to bog it down with too much liquid, so just a nice, real light covering. And that'll do, pig. Then we take our grated cheese that has been sitting out for a little too long because it's starting to get melty and kind of slimy, but that's okay. Because you know, I'm not perfect, despite what a lot of you think.
Dream on, bro.
Just a nice little even sort of, I say even as I put the most uneven covering ever on here. Anyways, that'll work. And then I wanted some like onions and cilantro, but I don't want to add a bunch of bulk to this. So I have some of these like these sort of dried like onion chunks. It's not like onion powder. I mean, if you had onion powder, that might work. So we'll just sort of put these on there. And then I have some dried cilantro. So we'll just give it a little bit of that. And that's just for a little extra flavoring. Nothing fancy. Then we take some of our birria meat. We sort of pack that in there. And then we just take this guy and we gently roll him on up. And then once your guy's all rolled, just so everything doesn't fall out, I like to take the kind of the corner deals that are sort of sticking out and just sort of tuck them in. Like you're tucking your kid in for bed or tucking yourself in for bed, you know? Self-care is important, folks. And then we're gonna take our consommé and we're gonna take this guy, and this is gonna be real messy, but then we're just sort of gonna dip him in here and then put him aside. I swear I didn't do it, officer, but there's blood on your hands. I know. Then you want to preheat your oven to 400 and then wash, rinse, and repeat. And then here's our beautiful little guys. I have them on a rack in a pan, and then we're just gonna throw these into our 400 degree oven and bake them for 20 to 25 minutes until they're puffed up a nice golden brown. And then we're gonna throw a little bit of cheese on top and then broil them for another couple of minutes so we get some bubbly melted cheese on top, and that's what we're doing, so off we go. And here we have our guys after 20 minutes. And since I left our cheese out for a little too long, so it was a little melty and we got what we needed out of it for the insides, but the rest is virtually unusable. So I'm just gonna use these mozzarella slices to top these guys. So we're just gonna give each of these guys a little half slice of mozzarella. Then we turn our oven to broil and throw these guys under the broiler for 2 to 4 minutes, depending on your oven, until the cheese is melted and a little bit bubbly and a little bit golden brown and crispy. So off we go. And here's our guys right out of the oven, looking good, still sizzling away, but they're super hot on the outside. Now they're even hotter on the inside. So we're just gonna let them cool. And there we have our birria crescent rolls. And it's time for a bite. Cheers. This is freaking delicious. I mean, a lot of it has to do with that birria that we used. Nash is angry. He's ready for his bite. A lot of it has to do with the meat and the complexity of the flavors we put in there. But mixed with some cheese and the onions and cilantro and this wrapped up in that crescent roll, it's a delicious, delicious appetizer. We've made quite a few different renditions of these. They're all really good. This one's definitely near the top. So go try it. Out of 10. That's what I think. But hey, let's see what Nash thinks. Hey, bud, how you doing?
I'm good, man. It just dawned on me that with some of these camera angles, my junk has been at least partially on display in hundreds of these videos.
Do you want a new camera angle?
Nah, I'm not ashamed or embarrassed.
Well, check it out. We made these birria crescent rolls that you wanted. And of course we made a dog-friendly version just for you. Well, here you go. What do you think?
Muy bueno. Another big win for birria and for crescent rolls. These would be a perfect party appetizer.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
The man who asked a question is a fool for a minute The man who does not ask is a fool for life.
Nash approves, I approve. Another great birria dish. Go make it. Makes a perfect appetizer, tailgate, party, whatever. And hey, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. Love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second, go like, share, subscribe, hype, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. If there's anything you want me to make, you want me and Nash to taste, go ahead and drop that down in the comments. And hey, if you like this video, go check out some other fusion experimental videos somewhere over here. And just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, be good and peace.